All right, so listen to this bullshit story they're about to tell. Don't you like their graphic? They keep flashing this graphic before every commercial break and after it. It's kind of pathetic.
Learning more.
So much more. Call 1-800-831-3700.
Watch. It's got like some yellow shit spewing out.
Learning more about the New Jersey nursing home, where an anonymous tip led police to finding 17 people who had died inside a morgue that was intended to hold no more than 4 people. At least 33 coronavirus deaths have now been linked to the Andover subacute and rehab centers, and more than 100 people have tested positive. Lee Rapash joins us now. Her mom, Lily, was a patient at the nursing home when she died last month.
I haven't heard this. Let's hear your fake story.
At the age of 84. Lee, thanks for being with us. I am so sorry for you and your family's loss, and I know your mom was battling dementia.
Why did you just smile?
You and I were talking.
Your mom's was battling dementia, so you smile?
Sorry for you and your family's loss, and I know your mom was...
Even if you're on a tape delay, or whatever, a video delay, then he just said, sorry for your family's loss.
Battling dementia.
It makes you smile. Isn't talking about your mother's death so funny?
You and I were talking right before we started, and you were saying how she didn't need to end this way. It didn't need to happen this way. Can you just talk about what did happen?
So my mom had been in the nursing home for...
So the Lee, 2 E's. I mean, that's just another 33 in my opinion.
A little over 3 years, and she had vascular dementia. And she had been deteriorating, but we visited her every day. Our family was lucky, and we made time for her. We all...
Do I think this woman's dead? Sure. Do I think she died just because of coronavirus? Hell no.
We all visited her, and then the COVID virus hit, and they...
And if you lost your mom, would you want to jump onto CNN and talk about it?
Put the nursing home on lockdown. And so we weren't able to visit our mom.
Were you able to get information much?
No, and that was what the most difficult and hard.
Like, you're gonna send in all these pictures of your dead mother to CNN so they can run a story about coronavirus. Really? You're not planning funeral. You're not mourning with family. No. You're getting pictures together, not for a funeral, but for a story on CNN right after your mother died. That's where your heart's at. And then you smile about it on TV.
The breaking thing was, when they locked down, we had no connection with our mom. We have in the past tried to get nurses to FaceTime us in, but they're overworked. And so we lost all connection with my mom. And I think my mom losing the connection with us expedited her death. I mean...
Yeah.
What? Why would that expedite her death? I thought she died of coronavirus, not from missing you.
Expedited, I'm sorry. But,
Yeah, what?
us expedited her death. I mean...
Yeah. Expedited her death.
Expedited, I'm sorry. But, it just, we had no connection, no information was coming from it.
Really? You had no information on your mom? You didn't go there and demand and break in and grab your mother and pull her out of there? You just submitted? Just let them kill your mom?
Nursing home? Nothing.
That's gonna be... I mean, that's infuriating.
That's infuriating.
It was, and we're you know...
It was so infuriating that I wanted to get onto CNN and talk about it.
It was heartbreaking.
And not know what the hell to say.
Because, as I think I told you, my sister Donna climbed up to a window to FaceTime me and to communicate with my mom. But when my mom had dementia, communicating that way...
Your mom had dementia? Is that even... Like we're in a dimension? Like, no, your mom had dementia. You can't even talk.
She needed...
You're going to give me a strike on YouTube now.
Us in person. It just doesn't communicate with my mom. But when my mom had dementia, communicating that way, she needed us in person. It just doesn't work for people like her. And it's just, they were so on it. It was just awful.
So you would...
It was just awful. It was so funny. It was a funny experience for my mom dying and not being able to be near her in her last days.
When you would call, did people answer the phone?
And it's just, they were so on it. It was just awful.
So you would when you would call, did people answer the phone? Would people were you able to talk? You weren't able to talk to your mom even on the phone.
No, because we would call.
No, because coronavirus can get contracted through a phone, right? That's why I didn't talk to her. Did you not talk to your mom because she's been dead for 5 years? Is that why?
Called the nurses station,
And this is just a big fake story?
and occasionally we'd get a response, and one of the nurses did tell us our mom was doing fine or well, or said your mom hadn't eaten, so we knew that she had stopped eating.
Yeah, your mom's been dead for 5 years. We've been cashing her checks and making money off of her.
But she had done that before. And usually once we encouraged her, visited her, she would start eating again. But
Right.
we didn't really have a sense of how bad it was. My sisters did inquire if she could possibly have COVID because we were on lockdown for it, and they did not have any testing going on. And I believe
There
they
was
told
no
my sister
testing.
that no one had it.
Yeah.
That the nursing home did not have any COVID cases, when in retrospect, that could not have been true.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's your facts first, huh? Yeah, for a news organization that preaches facts first, you have a girl on here that no one knows talking about shit with no facts.
And I mean, do you know why? I mean, if somebody died at the nursing home, did they not call?
No, so we
a
were
mortuary.
we were a bit.
They want you to think that these people were dying in a nursing home and they stack their bodies in a freezer there that only holds 4. That's what they want you to believe.
It was a bit different for us. On the day of my mom's death, my sister, we had been petitioning them to let us visit her somehow. We'd wear whatever protective gear it took. We'd do whatever it took to be with my mom.
Did you try a rock through a window? Huh? Did you try that one, smartass? How about a baseball bat to the front window until you get in?
Right.
And so my sister
You clearly don't give a shit about your mother.
Dana was able to go out. They allowed one family member in the room. They gave her a mask. I believe she wore gloves. And
Oh, good thing those masks and gloves protected her from the coronavirus that killed her.
she went and saw my mom. And she sent us a picture, and my mom did not look good, but we didn't understand how bad it was. And my sister left
You still don't. How would you understand? You never got in contact with her.
to go home, and I think within hours she got a call from the nurse, the head nurse again at that shift, who's saying that my mom was having trouble breathing. And by the time my sisters and my brother were able to get to the nursing home, she had died.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, Jen, I'm sad for you.
yeah, so by
Yeah.
the time
Yeah, were you trying to fake cry now, woman?
my sisters and my brother were able to get to the nursing home, she had died.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, so that was the extent of the communication really on the day she died. We didn't get much information, and we're not the only ones. I mean, the people in that nursing home were our community too, and their families are feeling the same pain.
And you know other people in the nursing home who are there now.
Yes, we do. We were talking about this earlier.
There's just a little floating, coronavirus in the background to
When
remind you.
we became friends with the other residents and their families.
And you're worried.
And-
Are you worried about them?
Yes, but we're very worried about them because, again, there's still no communication coming from the nursing home. And the families, we all chat. We chat on Facebook. We chat in private groups. We chat via text, and everybody's worried. And it's the lack of communication. It's just awful. And, other things I thought of is, why couldn't there have been some telecommunication equipment there so we could at least visibly see our relatives and assure them that we are here, that we are not abandoning them.
Yeah.
Because the story's fake.
Even
that's-
FaceTiming. I mean, it's unthinkable.
Yeah, even FaceTiming. You couldn't FaceTime? Yeah, they couldn't. Yeah, because the story's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smiled again. You're so happy that your mother's dead.
What was your mom like?
What was that
And
face?
FaceTiming. I mean, it's unthinkable.
Anything.
What was your mom like?
She was wonderful. I could talk about her for days. She was vibrant. She was a firecracker. She was outspoken. She loved everybody, except for kids. She struggled with patience with them. She loved her family. She was a knitter, a baker, a sewer. She was on power.
Are we done here? Do I have to keep covering this? Why are we still talking about this? You filling time?
The stress of taking care of my father, who had Alzheimer's, was contributing to some of the slippage we were seeing with my mom. And then my father passed away, and she declined so
Anderson's like, come on, lady, let's get this.
rapidly. So she never had
Let's end this. Let's wrap this up.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just never had that time.
All right, okay, that's great. Well, talk to you later.
It's such a difficult dementia. I mean, dementia, Alzheimer's is such a horrible thing to not only for your mom to go through and your dad, but I mean for you, for the whole family. It's devastating. And clearly, she was surrounded by love for a lot of her life from all of you. And
But not at her end, because no one was allowed to be near her.
Lee, I appreciate
And her children didn't care enough to fight through a piece of glass to get to her.
you talking about her. Lily Rapash was her name. She was 84 years old.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you for telling us about
To
her.
think about. She was born in 1935. Yes.
Okay. Well, I hope something changes in this nursing home, and at least that families at least get more information, because it's unthinkable.
Oh, don't worry. They're going to tear that nursing home down to the ground so nobody could ever investigate it.
Lee, thank you very much.
Thank you.
A company in the United Kingdom says it's close to an antibody test that may be able to give results in 10 minutes. We'll have details on that ahead. Plus, Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil coming under fire for the way they've been talking about coronavirus on TV.
Blah, 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 blah. That's it.